Here's something I've never told anyone. One of those memories you bury deep down and hope you'll realise it was never a real event, but something you once saw on TV. I abandoned my daughter in a supermarket. She was about 5 months old, I suppose, asleep in her pram, her fingers entwined in the white crochet blanket Mum had just given her. She looked so angelic, but I was already dreading her waking again. In the home baking section, I clicked on the buggy's brakes and put the basket down on the floor. I don't remember what I was looking for, but I was engrossed by various bags of sugar for a second, icing and castor and granulated. I sidestepped as the enormous variety of sugar gave way to tubs of hundreds and thousands, and tiny bottles of flavouring and colouring. The further away from Wren I was, the more relaxed I became. I shuffled towards the flour, barely paying any attention to the items on the shelves, until I reached the shoe polish and laces on the display at the end. It was a quick pivot to the next aisle entirely. Now I was looking at rice and pasta, at sauces and condiments. I waited, perhaps hoping for intervention, for someone to notice Wren all alone and raise the alarm. No one did. There was no loudspeaker announcement, no staff hurrying to the spot. Further away, closer and closer to the tills, to the exit. A child started to wail. Mum once told me you recognise your own child's cries, a secret language between the two of you, but I never could. It echoed around the shop, coming from everywhere at once. Suddenly a woman walked around the corner, the screaming baby clasped to her chest, and an apologetic smile on her face. Not Wren after all, not my baby. But I realised what I was doing, what I was about to do. I ran back, racked with guilt and panic, and the fear of being exposed as a terrible mother. Worse than terrible, I'd left her, my own daughter. I was going to walk away and pretend she'd never existed. As I reached the buggy, a member of staff was approaching from the opposite direction. She looked at me with curiosity, smiled briefly, and continued on her way. Wren was asleep, looking angelic with her fingers woven into the crocheted holes of her new blanket.